Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we're taking a break from the rematches, which have already started, to look at a new villain. It is Sweet, created by Allscander, part of the Buffyverse. I'm very excited about this fight because this is the main demon who was behind the events of the one Buffy episode I ever saw, which was the musical. So he's going to be making the heroes dance to his tune. Now you may notice that his character card is sideways, relatively. He is a team villain. So we're going to be utilizing the Gauntlet to play through this villain. This is, if you don't remember, a variation on team villain mode created by Adelphophage. It allows us to play two team villains at the same time, and then when one is taken out, you replace it, and depending on other things, some other stuff can happen. It's mostly, basically, if H is 4, you play an extra card of the villain with the lowest HP, and when you're down to one villain, then you also play another card. So our strategy for this, and this will be the format that I use for team villains going forward, is leave the guest villain in play as long as possible. So we're not going to fight Sweet quite so much. We're going to concentrate on Bugbear, and I'll just leave the other two villains as a surprise, I guess. So fighting Sweet are Darkwash Setback, a new variant of Gargoyle called Dragon Ranger, Ra the God Returned, and the Phantom Thieves, specifically Crow and Navi, because I'm not done with them yet. And we'll be fighting in the Nexus of the Void. So let's take a look at Sweet's character card. Set up, put him into play. Lord of Dance and Song side up. Search his villain deck for the card What You Feel and put it into play. Shuffle his villain deck, reveal cards until a song card is revealed, put it into play, and shuffle the rest back into his deck. At the end of his turn, reveal the top card of his villain deck. If it's a song, put it into play, otherwise discard it. So we've got What You Feel. It says whenever a card is discarded from Sweet's deck, he deals the hero with the second lowest HP 2 psychic damage, and if that card was a one-shot, place it on top of his deck. So he's going to be discarding cards at the end of his turn and reclaiming his one-shots. I actually didn't set this up super great because he doesn't have his own play area, and all the songs, it is worth mentioning, are ongoings unless I am mistaken. The song that we found from his deck is called Standing. Play this card next to the hero with the fewest song cards in their play area. This hero's cards and powers cannot affect other heroes. Okay, let's give that let's give that to Gargoyle. He can probably go his own pretty easily. And also Bugbear is here. That's all the setup we need, I believe. Let's get started. So we'll be playing an extra card on Sweet's turn. He could potentially play 3 cards. He starts with Showstopper. Each hero next to a song card deals themselves 5 fire damage. Destroy a song card in each play area. Oh, interesting. So that's Gargoyle, but I think that takes out What You Feel as well. Cool. End of turn. Reveal the top card of his deck. It is a song, so it goes into play, something to sing about. Play this card next to the hero with the fewest song cards in their play area. At the end of your turn, this hero deals each hero 1 psychic damage. I'm going to put that on Gargoyle, because he can probably take advantage of that. And then at the end of his turn, we play the top card of his deck because of the Gauntlet. Showstopper again. Okie dokie. Gargoyle is not having a good time. Well, nothing to worry about there. Alright, it is Bugbear's turn. This is next to him, so nothing happens. Let's play a card. Wounding Slash deals a non-villain target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. That target is a hero character card. The hero's player discards a card. That is Setback. End of turn. It's the highest for 2. That is the Phantom Thieves. And we move this next to Ra. Okay, off to a goofy start. Let's do Cause and Effect and get rid of Blood Scent, because fuck. And then we will reduce the next damage dealt to a hero by 2, because we can obviously use that. Draw a card. Gargoyle is going to start with Bioenergy Pulse. His new base power is Amorphous Power. Gargoyle deals 3 targets 1 toxic damage each. Increase the next damage he deals by the number of heroes damaged this way. I don't actually want to do that because there's only 2 non-hero targets, and the next damage dealt to a hero target is reduced by 2, so that would just waste that. So let's go ahead and use Bioenergy Pulse, hit both of them for 1, which was basically what I was going to do. Increase the next damage by 1. So his new base power is basically Bioenergy Pulse, but worse. Ra was going to start with Drawn to the Flame, but all the villain ongoing cards mysteriously disappeared. Let's do Living Conflagration, hit Bugbear for 2, and yeah, we'll use Healing Fire. He'll deal himself 1 fire damage, and X targets regain HP, where X is the amount of fire damage he has dealt since the start of this turn. So that's 3. We'll just heal everybody but him. Oh, wait a second. That uses up the -2. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Gargoyle needs the healing. Draw a card. Alright, Phantom Thieves are going to play the Hermit. If Navi is on her Necronomicon side, you may flip your other thief. Otherwise, flip her. So there's that. Either way, play a non-Navi card, and I've got one. Damnation Strike. The Phantom Thieves deal a target 2 infernal damage. Let's do that first. Then either search your deck for the card Twisted Loyalty and put it into play, then shuffle your deck, or destroy a target with 3 or less HP. Well, I don't have a target with 3 or less HP, so let's go looking for Twisted Loyalty. Twisted Loyalty says, the end of your turn, the Phantom Thieves deal themselves 1 psychic damage. Interesting. The first time each turn the Phantom Thieves deal infernal damage, increase it by 2. The first time each turn the Phantom Thieves deal radiant damage, increase it by 2. Wow, okay, that's totally worth it. Alright, Navi's base power is Compile. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may discard a card that shares all keywords with it to play it, otherwise draw it. On her Necronomicon side, it's Network. Basically the same thing, but anyone can do it. Crow has Laser Pistol. The Phantom Thieves deal a target 1 radiant damage, draw a card. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll be 3 radiant damage to Bugbear, and draw 2 cards. And then at the end of their turn, they hit themselves for 1. Okay, next is the Void. Reclusive Keeper. Cool. He will be nothing but helpful, I think. Alright, it is Sweet's turn, and Bugbear will be playing an extra card this round. I'll never tell. At the end of your turn, this hero and the hero to their left each deal the other 2 psychic damage. I'm going to put that on Setback, because at least he can mitigate some of that. Alright, end of turn. Reveal the top card of his deck. It's a minion, so it goes in the trash. Alright, start of turn. Blood Scent is out of play, so that's it. He plays a card. Wounding Slash again. Hitting the highest. Let's have him hit Raw. And he heals, unfortunately. Let's drop Drawn to the Flame. End of turn, he hits the highest for 2. I guess that'll be Phantom Thieves. He heals almost back to full, and Blood Scent is no longer available. End of turn, he plays another card. Really? Did I not shuffle this deck? Exhausting Pursuit. Bugbear deals a non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. That is Setback. And he heals back to full. God damn it. That target has 10 or more HP. It deals itself 2 psychic damage. Okay, well, it's time to play Looking Up. Start pounding on Bugbear, and then Setback and the Phantom Thieves deal each other 2 melee damage. I'm going to play Something to Fear. Select the target, reduce the next damage it deals by 1. That'll be Bugbear, for sure. Increase the next damage Gargoyle deals by 1. Search my deck and trash for a Hunter card. It's Leech Field time. Alright, let's do Bioenergy Pulse again. Hit Bugbear for 3. Draw a card. Ra's going to play the Staff of Ra, because why wouldn't he? And let's do Living Conflagration to hit Bugbear for 2. Draw 2 cards. Let's go ahead and just play Prometheus, which is Navi's ultimate persona. You may use an additional power during your power phase. You may use the same power more than once. Then if your turn, if Navi is on her Necronomicon side, you may flip her to your normal side, otherwise destroy this card. So, power number 1, we'll use Laser Pistol. Hit him for 3 radiant damage, draw a card. Power number 2, who would be good to network? Probably Setback, all things considered. Reveal the top card, they can discard a card that shares all its keywords to play it, otherwise they draw it. So it's Plucky Break. I could discard a Fumbling Fool and play that. Drop 2 tokens, draw a card, it deals a target 2 melee damage. That was more or less worth it. Draw a card, and we'll flip Navi to keep that in play for another round. Okay, next is the Void. Phosphorfen, Fun Times. End of the environment, turn deal each target with an odd amount of HP, 1 toxic damage. That's not going to be destroying anything. Good, that mostly just helped us out. Alright, Bugbear, once again, playing an extra card. Sweet plays Reprise Duet. Put 2 song cards from Sweet's trash into play. They cannot be placed next to the same hero. Shuffle his trash into his deck, play the top card of his deck. Oh my. I know he's got at least 2 songs. Alright, we're going to do Something to Sing About and Standing. And we will do Standing on Gargoyle and Something to Sing About probably on the Phantom Thieves. Shuffle his trash into his deck, play the top card of his deck. Showstopper. God damn it. Each hero next to a song card deals themselves 5 damage. Okay, on the upside, Gargoyle can deal that damage to one other target. So he's hitting himself for 6, and he will hit Bugbear for 6. And all those go away. Alright, end of turn. Walk Through the Fire. Increase the first damage dealt to this hero each turn by 1. Increase the first damage dealt by this hero each turn by 1. I think we can give that to Ra. I think he'll appreciate. Alright, Bugbear's turn. He gets to play an extra card. Exhausting Pursuit. He hits the non-villain target with the highest for 2 melee damage. Healing 2, and he deals himself, let's see, well, that was actually 3 damage, so it varied out. And then he deals himself 2, 3, 4 psychic damage. That was a mistake. End of turn, he hits the highest for 2, which is still Ra. Plays 1 more card, which is Exhausting Pursuit. I did shuffle this deck. Hits Ra, and Ra hits himself for 3. Wow. Okay, Setback is going to play Silver Lining and smack Bugbear. Draw a card. Let's do Grim Herald. Gargoyle deals a target 3 toxic damage. Hit Bugbear. One other player may discard a card. If they do, you may play a card or draw a card now. Phantom Thieves have an extra Twisted Loyalty, so let us play Essence Theft. Hit Bugbear for 3 and heal 1. And then we will Bioenergy Pulse. I've been forgetting about Leech Field. Hit Reclusive Keeper, increases next damage by 1, hit Bugbear for 2. Draw a card. Alright, Ra has cool things to do. Let's play Scorched Earth. 2, 3, 4 to the first hit. That's Bugbear, 3 to everybody else. And then we'll use Living Conflagration, hit Bugbear for 2, and draw 2 cards. Cool. Let's play the Oracle. You may flip Navi. Cool. Discard cards from your deck until you discard a non-Navi card. You may put that card into your hand or into play. I think that first one is, yeah. Friends and Confidants. I'm going to put that in my hand because it's kind of redundant right now. So, first power, let's kill Bugbear. We'll set up the next villain at the start of the villain turn. Draw a card. And then let's network with Setback again, because that actually works pretty well. Exceeded Expectations. He will keep that. Draw a card, they hit themselves for 1, flip Navi back over. Alright, Nexus plays Shifting Biomes, oh boy. So we will get 2. Alright, each odd target takes a toxic damage. Gargoyle will soak it. Then we get a Biome, which is Jade Estuary. Oh, awesome. Destroy that. Each non-hero target with an even amount of HP regains 2 HP. That's just sweet. And then each hero with an even amount of HP may use a power, which is everybody... Well, no, it's Setback and the Phantom Thieves. Setback is going to use his base power. Phantom Thieves will do Laser Gun, hit Sweep for 3, and draw an extra card. So we don't want to completely ignore him. Alright, start of the villain turn. If any villain play areas are empty, set up the next villain that was put aside in the vacated villain play area. So that is Sergeant Steel. Now I think, this is weird because this is not a thing that can actually happen in the game. I think by Reclusive Keeper's rules he will actually hit Sergeant Steel and reduce his damage by 2 for a round, which is pretty cool. We get 2 agents, Espion Agent, and Mega Gunner. Oh great. Well, it's a good thing that happened first because now he's immune to damage from non-hero targets. Alright, and at the start of Bugbear's turn, each villain target gains a hit point. That's just sweet. Now we pick a villain to play an extra card, and that is Sergeant Steel. So Sweet plays Showstopper. God damn it. Deals himself 6 fire damage. Oh wait, and the song card is there first, so it's actually 7-8 fire damage. Ow, that was a big mistake. End of his turn, it's What You Feel, so he will be getting back his one-shots. Okay, Sergeant Steel. Mission objective. Let's put that on Setback. Activate the ability of the agent with the highest HP, increasing the Mega Gunner's damage by 2. We're just going to have to deal with that. And then he hits the highest for no projectile damage. Okay, Exceeded Expectations. Take 3. Oh, right. I forgot this was in play, so Ra ultimately took less damage. Exceeded Expectations take 3 tokens, and let's do all 3 of these guys, which Mega Gunner will hit him back for 3. That's fine. And then we'll use Looking Up, punch the Mega Gunner, and draw a card. Hopefully, Gargoyle can finish that guy off. I'm going to do Preservation Engine. Gargoyle destroys a target by reducing its HP below 0. Increase the next damage dealt by Gargoyle by X for X amount of negative HP it had. Let's go ahead and use that with Bioenergy Pulse. So his first hit is 3 damage. We will kill the Espion Agent, reducing him to -2, so he gets a +2 on his next hit. The Mega Gunner goes to hit him for 3, we'll reduce that to 2, so he has +3 on his next hit. We will hit Sergeant Steel next for 4, then we go to hit Reclusive Keeper and Leech Field it so that when he hits the Mega Gunner he does 2 damage and kills him. Oh right, and he healed 1 because of Preservation Engine, and we hit Sweep for 1, and we draw a card, and that's why Gargoyle is amazing. Okay, Ra's almost dead. Fire Blast. Hit Sergeant Steel for 6. Yeah, not worth using his base power. I wish I had another Staff of Ra. Let's go ahead and just Living Conflagration, hit him for 2, draw 2 cards. Let's play Justice. Crow's on his Robin Hood side. Phantom Thieves regain a hit point and deal a target 1 radiant damage, otherwise flip him. Either way, you may play a non-Crow card. I'm going to play Overclocking, which is neat. Play this card in a hero play area. Increase damage dealt by targets in this area by 1. At the end of that player's turn, destroy this card, and they may play an ongoing or equipment card. Now, the question is, who do I want to play this on? I kind of want to play it on Ra, but if he hits himself, he could die. So I guess I'm going to give it to Gargoyle, because Gargoyle is amazing. Alright, Crow's Robin Hood power is Heaven or Hell. Choose either the Phantom Thieves deal a target 1 radiant damage and regain 2 HP, or the Phantom Thieves deal a target 3 infernal damage and themselves 1 psychic damage. We're going to do the second one, because that'll be 5 infernal damage with Twisted Loyalty, killing Sergeant Steel. He lasted a round, and then they hit themselves for 1, and then we can use Navi's power, which is Robin's Verdict. Oh, this sounds good, yes. So I need to discard a 1-shot Crow to get to play that. Drop this calling card. It says a crow is on his Robin Hood side, you may flip him. I will. If you do, destroy either an ongoing card or target with 6 or less HP. So we will destroy this ongoing. Oh right, that ongoing is destroyed. That was a very productive turn. They draw a card, and Prometheus is finally destroyed. Oh, and then they hit themselves for 1. Alright, next to the Void. What you got? Void Slave, go figure. Each target with an odd amount of HP takes 1 toxic damage. Each non-hero target with an even amount of HP regains 2 HP, which is both of these, and sweet. And then each hero with an even amount of HP may use a power, which is everybody. Okay, let's see. Void Slave is immune to melee and projectile damage. We are going to get rid of it. Yeah, let's do Bioenergy Pulse. I will hit the Reclusive Keeper first, increasing his next damage to +2. Hit the Void Slave for 4. Hit Sweet for 2. The Phantom Thieves will Laser Pistol, hit the Void Slave for 3, draw a card. Ra will finish it off with Living Conflagration, draw a card. Oh, that didn't even last a turn. And then Setback will do his base power, because that's a good idea. Cool. Okay. Start of turn, we set up our last villain. It is Ambuscade. So now we're going to try and kill Sweet so that we don't have to deal with Ambuscade's Nemesis cards. Also, that way we get to see what his in-cap is. So he is first taking 2 damage from the Reclusive Keeper, which isn't that great, admittedly, because he needs to deal damage. And we get Magman. That's fine. Okay, so Sweet gets to play an extra card. At the start of his turn, he hits the hero target with the highest HP for 1 projectile damage. That is Gargoyle, who soaks it. Showstopper. We have no songs. This does nothing. End of his turn. Reveal the top card of his deck. Going through the motions. Play the songs to the hero with the fewest song cards in their play area. Reveal cards from the top of the environment deck until you reveal a target and put it into play. Discard the remaining revealed cards. Redirect the first damage dealt by any environment target each turn to this hero. Oh. Okay, we're giving that to Setback. So let's find a target, and at least the Void Slave is in the trash. So we'll be getting a Spirit. Maybe, eventually. Hey, it's the Serpent. He will be our friend once we can get rid of that ongoing card. And then at the end of his turn, we play an extra card. I've got a theory. This is an ongoing that stays in his play area. At the end of Sweet's turn, each player names a keyword, then reveals the top card of their deck. If it has the keyword, they put it in their hand, otherwise they discard the revealed card and a card that shares a keyword with it. Okay. Setback wants an ongoing. No. Gargoyle wants a one-shot. One-shot. Ra wants ongoing. Oh, it's the Staff of Ra. I have to discard a limited card. Oh, man. I wanted that card. I wanted both of those. Okay, and the Phantom Thieves won a Navi card. And I got it. And it's another overclocking. And I was going to say, I forgot to destroy that overclocking. He hasn't had his turn yet. Okay, that's actually really fun. I like that card a lot. Okay, Ambuscade gets to do a thing. Well, start of his turn, he deals the hero with the highest for 1 projectile damage, which takes away the damage reduction. And he plays Desert Eagle. Okay. He hits himself for 3. End of his turn, he deals no damage, so he plays the top card of his deck. Concealed Pitfall. We'll give that to Gargoyle. He'll like that. Magman hits this hero target with the second lowest HP for 3. That is Setback. Desert Eagle heals 1 and hits the highest for 4, which is Gargoyle. Okay. Boy, that was a lot of stuff that happened just now. I will play Surprising Fortune, just in case. Time to kill Sweet. Looking up, hit him for 3. Draw a card. Gargoyle is going to play Something to Fear. Reduce the next damage dealt by Desert Eagle by 1, because he's nasty. And I think I've only got 100 card left. Oh no, I've got 2. Let's do Terrorize. Terrorize is a lot of fun. Alright, he's got +1 damage, and we're going to Bioenergy Pulse. This time we will save the Serpent. So we will do 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to Sweet, and hit Ambuscade and Magman and Desert Eagle, and the Reclusive Keeper, unfortunately. Draw a card. Each target in this player deals itself 2 melee damage. He's already leech fielded, but he can Bioenergy Pulse and deal somebody else. Oh yeah, that was 3 damage. He can hit somebody else for 3. How about Desert Eagle? Let's just kill his ass. That reduced him to -1, so he heals 1, increases next damage dealt by 1, destroy Concealed Pitfall, and then at the end of this player's turn, destroy this card, and they may play an ongoing or equipment card. Let's play Your Strength is Mine, and immediately pop it to reduce the next damage dealt by Magman by 2, which admittedly is not that great, because then Terrorize goes off, so everything he hits itself for 1 irreducible psychic damage. Magman uses up his -2. That was a turn. Okay, this is going to be sad, but Scorched Earth. He is doing 5 damage to everything. Killing Magman, killing the Keeper, and killing the Serpent. Sad face. And then he will throw the Staff of Ra, 4 damage to Sweet. Draw a card. Oh, good. He can get another one. Alright, do I want to play another Overclock? Because that was really awesome. No. Double Agent. You may flip Crow. Double all numerals on the Crow card this turn. So they are going to do Heaven or Hell. Deal a target 2 radiant damage, increase to 4, nuking Sweet, and healing 4 HP. That's why I did that. Alright, so he is gone. Ambuscade gets to play 2 extra cards on his turn, and Sweet's in cap is remove his deck trash and cards in play other than where do we go from here from the game. When a song card would leave this play area, remove it from the game. So where do we go from here says increase damage dealt by hero targets, 2 hero targets by 1. Oh my. And at the end of Sweet's turn, the hero with the lowest HP deals the hero with the highest HP 2 psychic damage. Okay. That was their turn. Draw a card, and they hit themselves for 2. Next is the Void. Magma's Rage. About time. Alright. Everyone with an odd amount of HP takes 1. That's Ambuscade and Setback. Each non-hero target with an even amount of HP regains 2. That's Ambuscade. And each hero with an even amount of HP may use a power. Looking up Bioenergy Pulse? Bioenergy Pulse. We will protect Magma. Increases next damage to +4. Hit him for 5. Ra will just use Living Conflagration. Hit him for 2. Draw a card. And, I can't quite finish him off. The Phantom Thieves deal a target 5 infernal damage, and themselves 1 psychic damage. Alright, 5 and 2, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, right. At the end of the turn, each target dealt damage by Gargoyle deals itself 1 psychic damage, and we win. Well, that was really neat, and I think using the Gauntlet is a good idea, for all that it definitely allows you to pile on to the last villain who shows up. But yeah, so we should go look through the rest of Sweet's deck, which is not here anymore. Rest in peace. When this hero's player plays their second card each turn, or uses their second power each turn, this hero deals himself 3 psychic damage. Oh, that's cool. Onto your spell. At the end of this hero's turn, they discard a card. Oh, that's fairly simple. Living Puppet, which we saw but was discarded. Reduce damage dealt to Sweet by 1. At the end of Sweet's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. D'Hoffrin, and he's actually a nemesis, I think. Is that Willow? I'm not sure who that is. At the end of Sweet's turn, the player with the most cards in hand discards a card. Increase damage dealt by Willow to non-villain targets by 1. Okay, yeah, so he's Willow's nemesis. Sinea, Buffy's nemesis. At the end of Sweet's turn, this card deals the highest HP hero target 3 psychic damage. Then if Buffy is active in this game, this card deals each hero other than Buffy 1 psychic damage. That's interesting. And that's it. So yeah, he's pretty neat. Very sit back and let things take care of themselves, but if you have a lot of ongoing destruction, it's easy to keep him under control. This variant of Gargoyle, well, I never used his base power. Having Bioelectric Pulse is immediately better, but that's fine. And these two Phantom Thieves, this is like the best combination of Phantom Thieves that I have played, I think. Unless you want to go either all damage or all support, this is like the best way to mix it up. So that's it for this game. You can find Sweet on Allscander's Assembly, and as always, Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Custom DLC, Delphage's Archives, and Allscander's Assembly are not licensed greater than the game's products. Please support the official release and flip.